The next President-elect Joe Biden, he's laid out his new massive $1.9 trillion COVID relief plan. It includes money for testing, vaccines, opening schools, and direct payments to millions of Americans. ABC News business correspondent Deirdre Bolton joins us with more. Deirdre, so what stands out to you from this massive proposal, and what would it mean for the economy? $1.9 trillion plowed into it.
Terry, you used the word massive. You listed some of the components. This is what stands out. It is ambitious by anybody's measure, but it's by design. I think one of the lessons that we collectively learned from coming out of the last recession, 2007 to 2009, was that a piecemeal strategy really didn't work, and the recovery for the U.S. economy honestly just took a lot longer than was necessary. So I think this is the president-elect's version of go big or go home, build this bridge. If you recall from his statements last night, he used that specific word more than a few times, just in fact saying, let's support people, let's support businesses, let's support families until vaccines are a little bit more widespread and until all of us are more collectively comfortable going and spending in restaurants, indoor or outdoor, traveling, staying in hotels, just until this moment where the vaccines are widespread. And Terry, you know this well, our collective spending is 2/3 of our economic power. So the way that we all feel about being places and being together and being entertained and being in the same room, that's a huge part of our economy, Terry.
And we got to get those shots in arms. But Deirdre, this plan is also notable because it would be all deficit spending, meaning there's no balancing it with spending cuts or tax increases. That's a completely different approach, isn't it, than we saw at the beginning of President Obama's terms. So what does that tell you?
It sure is. And listen, Terry, whether it's us personally, it never feels good to be spending more than we're making. If you talk to individuals, they don't feel comfortable in that situation. It's not comfortable for a country to be in that situation. But the analogy that I hear often is that literally our house is burning down. Our economic house is burning down right now. So we don't want to be standing outside looking at this fire and saying like, oh, well, maybe the firefighters are going to cause water damage. The most important thing right now is just to hit this head on. I spoke with Austin Goolsbee. He, of course, served in the Obama administration. And he was really talking about the fact that this is why we have this kind of flexibility. So, yes, it's a little bit uncomfortable if you look at the balance sheet. But if we don't do this, the alternative is much, much worse. In his terms, he said we're even at risk of a double-dip recession if a plan like this is not put into place and passed by the new Congress, Terry.
Such a huge challenge for the new president. Deirdre Bolton, thanks very much.
Yeah. Terry.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.